Welcome to Crowned, the only podcast where the ghosts of October past still round third, and history's finest smell like leather, pine tar, and destiny. I'm your host, Mr. Baseball, and this is a Smell Baseball podcast. Today, we step into a time machine and travel back to 1927, the year baseball crowned its most terrifying monarchs yet. That's right, we're talking about the New York Yankees and their historic sweep of the Pittsburgh Pirates in the World Series, a moment that cemented their legend, birthed the myth of Murderers Row, and set a standard that nearly a century later still stirs the soul. October 5th to October 8th, 1927. 4 days, 4 games, and one absolute coronation. Let's set the scene. The Yankees, under the quiet genius of manager Miller Huggins, finished the regular season 110-44. That's a .714 winning percentage, a number that makes sabermetricians swoon and opponents weep. Their roster reads like a Cooperstown roll call. Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Tony Lazzeri, Earl Combs, Wade Hoyt, Herb Pennock. A team so loaded, even their backups would terrify most rotations. And on the other side, the National League champs, the Pittsburgh Pirates, led by MVP Paul Waner. With the help of his rookie brother, Lloyd, the Waner brothers were dynamite on base. Add Pie Traynor and Glenn Wright, and you've got a team that could hit, but lacked the firepower of the Bronx Bombers. Let's break it down game by game. Game 1, Forbes Field, Pittsburgh. The stands were packed, 41,467 fans, plus the governor of Pennsylvania, the mayor of New York, and Commissioner Kennesaw Mountain Landis. Quite the gathering. Wade Hoyt versus Roy Kramer, a duel that started tight. Babe Ruth singled in the first. Gehrig tripled him home. Pittsburgh answered, Waner to right. But the Yankees pounced in the third. Walks, errors, and a little chaos. By the fifth, it was 5-2 Yanks. Pittsburgh clawed back to 5-4, but we'll see more. The rookie relief ace with nerves of steel shut the door. The Yankees won 5-4, one down. Game 2, Forbes Field again. Pip Brass on the mound, a lesser-known Yankee arm, but on this day pure flame. Pittsburgh scored early. Lloyd Waner tripled and trotted home on a sac fly, but in the third, the Yankees struck again. Combs, Koenig, Ruth, Gehrig, Musial, Lazzeri, all involved, like a symphony of damage. Ruth sacrificed fly, Gehrig doubled Lazzeri's RBI. By the eighth, it was all over. Final, Yankees 6, Pirates 2. The train rolled east to Yankee Stadium. Game 3, Bronx bombing. Back in the Bronx, no day off, no mercy. Herb Pennock, the gentleman lefty, was nearly perfect. Retired 21 in a row, gave up just 3 hits, all harmless. Offensively, Ruth finally went deep, a towering shot to right. A 6-run 7th inning turned a contest into a clinic. Yankees 8, Pirates 1. That's 3 games to none. October 8. Could the Pirates salvage pride? Carmen Hill faced Wilcie Moore. The Pirates struck first. Little Poison scored in the first, but the Yankees tied it. And then in the fifth, Ruth did it again, his second homer of the series, deep center, 3-1 Yankees. Then a crack in the armor in the seventh, the Pirates tied it 3-3. Momentum teetered. Bottom of the ninth, tie game, Combs walked, Koenig bunted for a hit, then chaos. Millages, the Pirates reliever, uncorked a wild pitch. Runners advanced, then a decision. Walk Ruth intentionally. Gehrig struck out. Musial struck out. 2 outs, bases still loaded. Tony Lazzeri stepped in, and Millages fired another wild pitch. Combs bolted for home. Safe. Ball game. Series. Yankees win 4-3. This sweep was complete, and baseball would never be the same. The 1927 Yankees team didn't just win. They defined dominance. They hit .307 as a team in the series, outscored the Pirates 23-10. Their pitching ERA a chilly 2. Ruth hit .400 with 2 bombs. Gehrig .308 with 6 RBIs. and their manager Miller Huggins quietly orchestrated the greatest symphony baseball had ever heard. As for the Pirates, they weren't a bad team, far from it. Paul Waner hit .333. Their team average was respectable, but they brought knives to a gunfight, and Murderers Row didn't miss. That October, something shifted in baseball. A new standard had been set. The Yankees didn't just win. They ruled. They crowned themselves. And to this day, nearly 100 years later, we still whisper their names. That's it for today's episode of Crowned, a Smell Baseball podcast. I'm Mr. Baseball, reminding you that history isn't just told. It's felt, smelled, remembered in the grain of a bat and the echo of a crowd. Next, we take on 1928. Can the Yankees do it again? Until then, keep your spikes sharp, your stories long, and your soul in the game.